Good morning, everyone. It's Louise and Katie of the Lovewell team, and it's Happy Martin Luther King week, and we are here to discuss what's happening in January with all the wonderful real estate in the East Bay. So, Katie, take it away.
All right. And so we're going to be pulling up the stats from our local Realtor Association, Bay East, and these numbers are what comes out at the end of December. And then we can also talk about what we see going on since then. So, oops, I just realized I forgot to share my screen. Aha, no one can see what I can see. Okay, here we go. Let's try again. Okay, now you can see what I can see. All right, so we're going to start south of Alameda County in Fremont. And Fremont is kind of doing something a little different than most other cities in terms of prices. We see the trends definitely heading upward. Inventory is down, very typical for this time of year, but prices for Fremont were still going up in November and December. Now,
What was the median price in Fremont?
medium price was 1,865,000. Average sales price was 1,999,000.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. All right. And then going to Hayward, interesting enough, it seemed like it had a little peak in November. Prices came down in December, which again, pretty typical for, I think it's what we more normally see is that there's a slowdown and prices tend to go down most of November and December.
And it
And
looks like its median price is 975.
970 for the median sales price and average sales price is 1 million. And inventory is also lower than it was the year before for actives. Okay, moving on. Castro Valley has a big drop. Again, like it's very interesting, these trends of, a little peak in November and then prices going down in December. The average, since we'll just keep going with them, median sales price was 1,080,000. Average sales price was 1,189,000. And inventory is, again, down, which is, normal and seasonal for this time of year. And San Leandro, not a drastic price reduction or price decrease as Castro Valley, but similar little peak in November, followed by prices coming down. Median sales price was 868. Average sales price was 924. And inventory again was 22 active at the end of December, which of course compared to November is down, but very normal for this time of year. Alameda, again, there's like a little peak in November and then prices sort of started heading down. Inventory very low right now. Actives, there were only four actives at the end of December. The median sales price was 1,349,000. Average sales price was 1,521,000. Oakland didn't have much of a peak in November. Seemed like maybe just like flattened from October, November, but definitely going down in price. Um, Median sales price was 850. Average sales price was 1,005,000. Inventory is also definitely down compared to November. But again, we'll expect that to start to pick up with the new year. So it'll be very interesting to see what January numbers are. Berkeley, more similar to Oakland, there wasn't really any kind of peak in November. Prices just have been going down since October, like September, October. Um, Inventory again down from November. Median sales price was 1,355,000. Average sales price was 1,517,000. And Moraga Lafayette is sort of similar, but there was a little bit of well, I guess like not so much going down in December, more of just flattening out. Also very low inventory, just two at the end of December. But again, when you look at the year prior, that's the same. So again, very normal for this time of year. Median sales price of 1,070,730. Average sales price was 1,755,000. And jumping down to Pleasanton, a little bit different, more like Fremont. And prices, started picking up and they seem like they are continuing to go up. And in fact, we just listed a home in Pleasanton. And we listed the home on Wednesday. We took offers the following Tuesday. So a little under a week, we got 7 offers. So definitely demand was there. And the median sales price was 1,800,000. Average sales price was 1,911,000. Inventory is down from the month before, but again, definitely expect that to pick up. And lastly, Livermore has the most drastic difference from everyone else in
Oh,
terms of like, again, so many cities, there was a big, not, or like either a drop, some more substantial than others in price in December, but no, Livermore, I guess the buyers never stopped because those prices went way up. The
um,
median sales price, I mean, yeah, from the month before, from November, the median sales price went up 150,000. So it's a big jump. So median sales price at the end of December was 1,300,000. Average sales price was 1,383,000. Inventory again down from November, but again, very normal and seasonal for this time of year. And
anyway, I just wanted to say, I think the next couple of months are going to be sort of interesting because we have quite a bit of inventory coming in. We have a townhouse in Fremont and a, a house on a big lot in San Leandro, and then a smaller house in Hayward, kind of near between Jackson and Tennyson kind of area. Anyway, so it'll be interesting to see, how the buyers are feeling, like, what's the interest or, what's the interest, because it's true, the one that Katie just had in Pleasanton, they had 7 offers, which was good. Now we have like a new president and we're not sure if there's going to be any changes and how people are feeling and just, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see kind of what happens. The inventory is, in my opinion, definitely low in most cities, so um, maybe there will still be good interest in homes, but I think the next couple of months will be sort of kind of important to just kind of wait and watch, kind of see. Don't you think, Katie?
yeah, I mean, I definitely think um, uh, for sellers, there's well, at least what I'm seeing, it still seems to be a good amount of interest. So
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be kind of the normal spring where there's a lot of interest, and so it's probably going to be a little harder for buyers for the next few months. We can definitely see if that changes. I mean, there are still homes that I see that are sitting on the market from December and November, and of course, those sellers are probably very motivated. And but from what I can see, there seems to be a good amount of demand. So I think for buyers, it will be a little more challenging for the next few months.
yeah, because the inventory is still low in most cities, so yeah. I think if you have a house that's good, that's priced right, and that has what people want, they'll go for it. So I think that's it. So happy January. We'll see you all in February. And I think that's it for now. So bye, Katie. We miss Maggie this week, but she had school obligations. So we'll see her next week. And hopefully next month we can also have Bill Jarvis, the loan officer. So that's it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.